Alrighty, hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing some more Stormworks Build and Rescue. Today is drill day. So I went to one more area and got another 5,000 units of fuel. So in total I was at 28,000 units of fuel, and then I found two more crates, which both gave me 9 research points apiece. So what I then did was... I just researched the composite. Let's put that to 4. Why not? We'll spawn that in. I researched the composite thingy, so I could then read the amount of fuel that's inside the fuel tank, the exact amount, and not just like the volume or whatever, however it's doing it. I haven't changed these ones over yet. Yeah, hopefully it's all set up. Let's see, your hose is out. Yeah, and then of course after I do this, oh yeah, that's a bit faster. That'll work. That's the other thing I need to do, is I need to calibrate these winches to make them a lot faster with the hoses and all that kind of stuff. Oh, that's perfect. Let's see where we're at with this. Perfect. All right. All right, this is the first pipe. Right, so the rig cost me 80,000 to spawn. So, should have a little bit of, money left over. I think I got about 80,000 or something left over in the bank here. Oh, is this gonna come over? Is this gonna cooperate for us, or do I gotta make it cooperate, huh? Oh, this is not working out. I don't know why. It's just not cooperating the way I want it to. Yes, now clamp. Come on, you can clamp in there. Yeah, there we go. Let's see here. We will go up that fully. And then we need to turn this clamp on, and then go right in, actually, is what we'll do here. Perfect. And we will come down Just like that. Nice. Rod number 1 is in. Okay, so I guess we can clamp that. Give it a shot of the slurry. Looks like our fresh water is working. And I made the slurry tank a little bit bigger. Like I say, I'm not sure how much slurry if we're gonna have enough. That's this is like the whole test, right? We gotta do a dry run. It was just like the. All right, now I gotta drill. Just like the. What am I talking about here? The. I'm trying to say it's late. Just like when we did the. Got the uranium, right? Had to build the sub, test it, build the ship, test it. Put the sub on the ship, test that. Right? We had to do the dry run, which took like 8 hours or something just to do one run. So this is pretty much the same thing, really. We have to do one dry run here. All right, so we'll turn the throttle up to let's try 60, and then we'll start the engine, and then it's drilling. It's actually drilling pretty good, so RPS is at 53. Clutch is at 43. And it's actually going pretty good. Oh, let's give it a hit of the slurry. Yeah, it's a little bit sluggish. $53. All right, then we will turn this clamp off. It's a little bit sluggish, but I think at the same time, let's see, we'll get the second rod in there, and then I'll go down and I'll check to see what the fuel consumption is, and we'll see if this what it does for us. Right, because right now I'm running at 50% speed, and we were able to drill. You know, to me, if it goes slow, I honestly don't mind that. It's not the slowness. It's the, for me, it's the fuel. Because we're limited to fuel, right? So, I mean, if I could, like, just totally avoid, like, having to expend any fuel would be fantastic, like, ideally. I was thinking about getting high capacity electronics and then just seeing if I could make this thing solar. All right, but I know, like, myself, I don't know if that would work. So I'm really enjoying this process. So we'll clamp that, we'll come down, we'll have to get rid of that clamp. Perfect. And now what we want to do is at 53, right? At least it's one of the selectable values. All right, so what I did is I put a microcontroller on the back of this thing, and I just put it in this little panel, right, so I could see what's in there. So we have 6,024 diesel. It's really easy. What I'll do is after we're done this whole drilling, I'll probably have to set up another truck. And then when I go through that, that's when I'll go through how to set up the thing. But it reads on a channel, right? So you put your composite in, and then you just tell it to read whatever the channel is. All right, so we'll start that. Give it a minute to start up. Oh, look, it drills. Oh, it was going down automatically. I'll have to... Yeah, now other people, they might not enjoy the fact that it's going so slow, right? They might say, oh, this is way too slow for me, and I have the fuel to do it. Me, I don't have the fuel, so I'm trying to find our efficiency, right? Now, you don't have to have the slurry going all the time. I don't think. I just pulse it. This might actually be where we're... It's going so slow. There it goes. There it goes. So there must be a value it's looking for. See how much slurry we're using. Still a fair amount. Is it being? Should be recycled. Like, we're losing a little bit. Yeah, it's not even. We're just gonna pulse that. Just pouring it into the ground, right? All right, so this might be a little slow. It's going though. see where we're at. Hopefully that didn't use 2,000 units of fuel. I'm hoping anyways. But the slurry, I don't know if I'll have enough slurry. There's always something, right? Should have turned it down into a toggle button so I don't have to sit here and hold it as well. But that's all right. I'll do a test clock on the next one. I don't clock the time that it takes to load the pipe, but so far we're at about 3 minutes. So as you can see, it'll drill 13 RPS. And I mean the temperature, cool, 46 degrees is our engine temperature. I might be able to drop one of those and get away with just one. But like I say, we'll see what the fuel consumption is. If the fuel consumption's okay, we'll go with both of them. But now that I'm looking at that, we just have to crank up the first one a little bit. All right. We are down. All right, so we'll do that. Clamp that. Go up with that, and then I'm going to run over it. We'll run over and check the fuel now that we're paused. Let's go see what the damage is. $53.39. Now that's a lot better. We're at 700 units per pipe versus the 2,000. So we've cut our fuel consumption in half by doing that. That is awesome. And you saw it there. We were at basically 50% power with the two engines, and our clutch is at 43. So throttle 53, clutch 43. Oh man, that's perfect. Perfect. All right, well, let's get one more loaded. Let's get one more loaded then. that's kind of nice when they tip over to the side like that. Oh man, this is like something else. At least it's fast. I have to be careful because I've done that sometimes and it'll just disconnect. You'll grab it, press E, and it'll disconnect the cable. Instead of disconnecting the pipe. Oh, and then we want to do that. Oh no. Yeah, I'm already seeing what I can do, like efficiencies. When it comes to setting the pipe, there's a lot more that can be done. This one. Come this way just a little bit. All right. I like the fact that we're off, right? So we're clamped. Let's see. We'll go down to there. Oh, just barely aligned. Barely aligned. All right, so we will pump some fracking fluid into there. What are we at? Yeah, we're getting really low. Like, I don't know if we're actually going to have enough fracking fluid to finish this hole. But what I did was on the backs of the tanks, I put a pump. So I can always bring out a little truck like that with fracking fluid on it just to fill up the tanks. You know, it is what it is, right? All right. Cool, here we are. Oh, that was big difference there between 53 and 56. Yeah, it seems to like the slower pace a little bit better. You notice it doesn't bounce as much. I might be able to crank that to 54, but I don't want to because our consumption is actually really good. You know, if we can stick within that 1,000 units per rod, then, you know, in theory, I'll only use half the fuel that I gathered, right? Which would be perfect. All right, well, let's see how far down we can go before I have to pulse some more fracking fluid. Filter doesn't seem to be working that well. Oh, you know what I don't have going is the pump. Oh, so we have to halt the operation. Oh man, we have to halt the operation and I have to start all over again because I don't have the pump jack connected. Oh man. Well, let's see what we're at see if we're still within our. Oh yeah. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Oh man. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna load it. Right? There's always something. We'll load this. I'll set it up. So 53 is the throttle and 43 is our clutch. I'll set that up right away, and then I'll change the down button to a toggle instead of a push. What else was there? A couple of winches that could be sped up. And our slurry tank is going to have to be probably double the size. Yeah, so I got the fresh water. I put a pump on it so we can bring fresh water out if we need to in a truck. And the slurry tank, there's a pump on it just in case we need to bring out fuel or slurry from a truck. You know, which honestly, I'm not opposed to. Right? If we have to bring out slurry, we have to bring out the slurry. Okay, so this one here is at 4. And this one here we'll just speed up to about 4 as well. And then one thing at a time. This is down. So let's erase that. Let's do this here. Down. This is our toggle button, yes. All right, and then I need to connect this. This is what I didn't have going last time. So, yeah, let's just. What I had going last time seemed to work out pretty good, actually. And then it wouldn't. Swap that for this side here. All right, and then now I needed. I have this blank microcontroller that I was using for the RCS. So that's pretty much what I've been using now. Just if anytime I need a microcontroller, because it just has a couple of inputs in it. These which I can erase. All right, so we need a on-off, and this will be an output, and this will go to our pump. Oh, we need 2. Yeah, we need 2. Output. We need up and we need a down. Pump up. Pump down. All right, and this part was pretty easy. I know this gets really laggy too, and I apologize for all that kind of stuff. It's just was it the SR latch? Oh, they're both the same. Set, reset. Set, reset. All right, what's the difference here? Oh, and then we needed a, we'll just have a, I used a constant on signal last time. And then I needed a 3 blinkers, I think it was. 1, 2, and then 1 on this side. And we just do that. That's right. We had this set up to 2 seconds. Seemed to be good enough. 2, and then I'll test this obviously to make sure that it's because last time it wasn't moving up and down for us, right? 2 seconds. This is this one, I think. I don't know if that's how I had it. We're gonna update that, and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna delete this here, just so I can spawn it in. And we have to work on the tank, but this way I can spawn it in, and then that way I can still take it off the workbench. Oh, it probably would help if I connected all that, right? Yeah, it would probably help if I connected that to some electricity. And some logic. There we go. Now it should just be pumping automatically. Yeah, there we go. It goes down. And then up. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000. Almost. Could be just a little bit longer. Maybe 2.5 seconds and 2.5 seconds, or 2.1 or 2.2. That might be all right. I don't know if it has to fully extend. It doesn't quite fully extend. So let's I mean, it doesn't quite, it almost fully extends. That should be good. That should be good. Hoses out. Oh yeah, everything's nice and fast now. All right, and then we just need to make the fracking fluid container double the size. And we will be ready to drill. And then I think what I'm going to do is I will just spawn it. And then that'll be the end of this video. And then tomorrow, because it's late. It's late here at times. It's like, it's late. So then what I'll do tomorrow, sometime I'll get on here and we'll see if I have enough time to do the drill. Oops. So I extended it by 20, and now I'm extending it by, that's another 20. There we go. So we'll make it 40 high. It's the fracking fluid, right? It's one of those things that you don't want to... This is critical. Without this, we don't have a well. We can't drill, so I'd like to make this as big, just nice and tall, whatever. You know, it's funny. It's like the ocean one I built there. What I do is I just play with it, right? And I'll play with it, and then what I'll do is I'll reimagine it. because we're going to be planting this thing like another, what, 3 or 4 times. So by then, I'll have different versions of it, right? This will be number 1. I think we can do that. And then... there we go. Version number 1, 2, 3, 4. As we unlock other stuff, right? As I get the more technology that I can put into this. All right. I don't need to make these bins any bigger. They hold 40,000 units. That should be more than enough. So long as I'm constantly pumping in oil. Yeah, I mean, I could make the oil one bigger, but why? The risk is if I ever have to despawn, right? Because we don't know how much oil is in the ground yet. I'm sure eventually we'll be able to get like a way to survey the well. Maybe after we've tapped it or something like that, they'll give us a way to survey it, which would be cool. So yeah, that'll do it for today's video. We are ready. We are ready to drill. We are set up. Awesome. Thank you guys and gals so much for watching. I really hope you're enjoying the content. We are here. We're here. We have the fuel to drill. So long. Oh yes, that's what I needed to do. I needed to. Whoops. Let me make sure yeah, all right. whatever I did there. Maximum value is 0.53, and this one maximum value is 0.43, and then that way I don't overcharge the cool. And then what I did is I just made these so I can manually prime them. Right? Anything that consumes fuel, we're manually priming. And that's like just in case we get to the point where we drill the well and these start to fill up and maybe these air filters don't work or something goes wrong and I have to do this process like a third or 3 or 4 more times. I don't want to be like, dumping fuel that I don't have into the operation, right? So that's just why I've done things just a little differently. We'll just do that for now. You know, as they get better, right, we'll put more lights on it and all this kind of stuff, and the bins. Right? We still got to make a truck with bins and everything. Cool. So that is it. That is it. Gonna save that. We'll save it. Spawn it in. I'm really sorry if this is not clear. Like I say, maybe in the future here I'll be able to get a video card and things will work out. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to go up onto the rig and then I'm going to save it. Like I say, thank you so much for watching. There's lots of content to come. Yeah, and we are here. We are here and we are ready to drill. And we almost have the fuel, hopefully, to tap this well. Yes, I'm excited. Thanks. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing and liking. Have yourselves a wonderful day, night, wherever you are in the world. Bye for now.